Hello, my loves. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. Thank you everybody that joined me last night. Happy Halloween, everybody. And yeah, thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. Old bees, newbies, all you good people. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. So we're going to go into a collective reading today. And yeah, we'll see where the energy is, what's going on with you. We're going to go into the person that's on your mind. And we're going to do Singles New Love and advice. I'm going to use my Halloween deck today. So, let's see what's going on for you guys. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? We have impasse. We have faith. We have perception. I should move this back a bit because I'm dropping things. I haven't made much space for myself on my desk. I need to. So we have faith, perception, and we have quest on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like you're at this moment of indecision. I do feel like you need to rely on your faith a little bit more here. And there is a change in perception here that's happening. I do feel like for you, there's something here about seeing things differently. And seeing opportunities not as things as a bad thing, but an opportunity to transform, an opportunity to move, an opportunity to grow. Because I do feel like for you, you've been stuck in this indecision for some time, and it might be for some. I feel like for some of you, you don't know which direction you need to go in. Should I go back to my past or should I carry on into my future? Because I feel like for some of you, you do fear the future a little bit, but this is part of the path. You've got the quest there. I do feel like for you, you're searching for a sense of purpose, a sense of you being you. And this is where I do feel like, you've got a decision to make. Which road are you going to take? Which road's going to be right for you? What's going to lead you to your joy? Because I do feel like for some of you, you've been isolated for some time. We're going to find out more. Let's see. There's going to be relying on yourself, your instincts, your inner world, listening to your body. There's going to be a lot of that. Listening to yourself, listening to what your body's trying to tell you. Because sometimes we miss this part of us, like connecting with ourselves. When we connect with ourselves, we're able to make better decisions for ourselves because we actually listen to ourselves. If something's causing you anxiety, you need to look at that. Why is it making you anxious? Is it a fear of the unknown? Is it something that, is this other person actually turning up for you correctly? All that other stuff if it's coming to pertaining to love. I feel like for you, it's relying a lot on yourself and your faith. So let's see what's gone on in the past for you. We have the Four of Wands. Right. Let's see for your present. We have the Fool. And let's see for your potential future. We have the Four Cups. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Ten of Cups. So I do feel like for you, you want a family life. I feel like for you, it's what you want. You want the family unit. You want, because this has got a family here. For some of you, you sort of like, you want that happiness. You want that emotional happiness as well. Like, you just want peace in your life. You don't want the dramas and things like that. I do feel like you're in an impasse of what to do when it comes to a relationship here, because we do have the Four of Wands here. So let's see why the Four of Wands is here for you. Why is the Four of Wands here? We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like for you, you're figuring out what seeds to plant when it comes to relationship. What do you want out of relationship? Because I do feel like for some of you, you're attracting people that are a little bit controlling and want to control things all the time. Business-like people for some of you, like the boss person, the bad boy, all that stuff. I feel like for you, there's something here about, people that step on others to get to the top, that sort of thing, and don't really care enough for the feelings, because the Emperor's not really the most feeling of emperors, let's put it that way. Not the most loving and nurturing, let's put it that way either. Yeah, so I do feel like you're sort of deciding, like, where do I need to put a seed? Where do I need to put a seed of intention when it comes to love and relationships? What kind of relationship do I want, you know? You're making those decisions, and this is where the impasse is coming in, which direction you should go in, like that. Because I feel like for some of you constantly go around in the same circles, but you're constantly allowing the same people to come back in. So let's see why the Fool is here in the present. Why is the Fool here in the present? We have the World. So yeah, you are jumping into a new beginning here, and again, it's going to rely a lot on your faith here, and you having faith in the universe, faith in yourself. It's you in reverse. You having faith in your beliefs, and who you are, a strong sense of self, and that isn't going to be without, you know, fear along the way. Like, people might bite you, people might come, like, I feel like for you there's a fear of, you know, jumping in. It's gonna be painful sometimes. It's gonna have people that bite you on the arse and stuff like that, but again, it's a learning opportunity. The more you get out there and date, the more you're gonna know what you're gonna want out of a relationship. You know, you're not just accepting anybody in, but you're recognizing, like, oh, like, maybe I don't want this sort of relationship where, you know, somebody's just constantly on about sex or whatever, right? Do you know what I mean? There's a level of that. And I feel like there's a sense of, you know, you taking control of your life again and jumping into something new. So let's see why the Four of Cups is here, please, for the potential future for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. We have the Eight of Cups. Nice. And the Page of Cups, yeah. So I do feel like you're going into that sense of, you know, I'm going to take a risk. But, you know, you are turning that wheel of destiny forward, because, again, you're leaving things behind, and you'll create a brand new you as well along the way. It's going to be creating, like, a brand new opportunity for you as well. Again, you're discerning what you want and what you don't want, and the disappointments along the way are going to learn you a lot, because you're not seeing the ships that are, like, that will come in for you. But look, that ship there wasn't meant for you either. Look at it going away from you. There was a ship there that came in that wasn't good for you, or multiple ships that have come in that are not good for you, you know, and it made you discontent. It made you question who you were, and, you know, how you felt about opportunities. You felt disconnected from yourself, you know. And this is where, you know, you're offering yourself a new opportunity in the future. There's, like, new opportunities coming in. They could be younger than you as well coming in here. I feel like you might entertain it a little bit, see how it goes, but ultimately, you know, it's going to leave you space to create here. You know, it's going to allow you to see, like, maybe what sort of relationship you want to create, that sort of thing, you know. But you have to allow yourself to date, to get out there. How are you going to know what you want? How are you going to know what makes you happy if you're not going to go out and explore the world? You know, is there positive aspects about a person that you go out on a date with that maybe you want in a relationship of somebody, and just being like, yeah, I like that part of them, but I didn't like this part of them, you know? And then discerning from there what sort of relationship you want for the future, and sticking to it, sticking to the plan. You know, and sometimes it's going to hurt. Sometimes there's going to be compromises that need to come in, but you discern that as you go along. You listen to yourself and have faith that you're going to be okay, regardless of whether this relationship comes along or not. You know, this is your emotional happiness, not another's. So, we're going to go into the person that's on your mind. And then we're going to go into Singles New Love. And we're going to get some hidden truths, and we're going to get some what would they like to say to you cards. So let's see, the person that's on your mind. Let's see what's going on for them, the person that's on your mind. We have the, hold on, I'm counting. Six of Wands. We have the Chariot, and we have the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. I want to see why the Hierophant is here, please, because that's the overall. Let's see why the Hierophant is here. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Temperance. Right. There's lessons to learn. There's been lessons being learned here with this person. I do feel like they're avoiding you at this moment in time. There's conflicts. Look at these people. They're sort of like loggerheads, even though like they're... It looks like they're being a bit stubborn to each other, actually. They're not willing to see. I feel like they're sort of like... They're looking at each other, but they're not willing... They're willing to fight each other as well. They're willing to fight each other, just like, yeah, fuck off. Sorry, my language. I do feel like there's something here about a lesson being learned, and with the Knight of Pentacles, it's slow but steady wins the race. Knight of Pentacles is the only one that gets to the finish line out. All the knights, like, he takes his time. You know, he's methodical, he takes his time. I feel like this is going to take its time. Whatever this is to you, this person's going to take their time. I do feel like they're focusing on a family here. There's a parent here, this Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles is looking at them, though, as well. There's children around this person. So this could be a baby's mum for some of them that's watching them. Or they're actually with a baby's mum. Whatever this is, there's children around them. Or this is a woman with children who they're with. I do feel like they're waiting for something to settle down with the Temperance. They're willing to take the long road. There's something here about a lesson, though. They are at loggerheads with somebody, though. Let's see why the... I want to get some more on that Queen of Pentacles, please. We have the Emperor. Right, okay. The King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like there's something here about, like, being very attractive. Again, there's children around this person. You know, I feel like it might be a parent here. This could be a dad as well. There could be a dad. They're connected to a mom. There's something about the parent dynamic here anyway. I do feel like they're waiting to really see how this plays out. They are offering something here to this person. It's very small. Very small. And you see all the broken cogs as well, and screws and everything. It's not perfect by any means of the matter. I do feel like trying to fix it with them, actually. But they're actually putting on, like, they're building themselves in a weird sort of way. Because you see here, there's, like, they've got odd shoes on. There's just, like, it's very odd. And I feel like they're trying to be somebody they're possibly not here. And there's something here about trying to fix things. They're trying to make things fit that aren't fitting, basically. And they're only offering small, but they're willing to do anything to put this right. We have the Emperor, which is the father of the tarot as well. The Emperor is the father. So they're willing to wait this out. To I feel like it's something to do with children, though, as well, for some of them. There's definitely children involved. Let's see why that Six of Wands is here for this person. What are they up to? What they're doing? Let's see why that Six of Wands is here, because that's about public recognition. We have the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands. This person's getting watched. You see there how the eye's watching them. I feel like this person wants public recognition as well. They want some sort of recognition from this person, but they're not getting it. And this is where the soul searching's coming in. You know, the Hermit, because they're getting very little from this person. Look, they're starving. You know, they have to go in the darkness and face this fear head on. And I feel like they are, but look at them tiptoeing over the top, though, as well. Like, surface level. You know, they're skipping over the ice, you know. They're skipping over the bit that's important, which is themselves. I feel like they're putting themselves sort of on the back burner because they're not wanting to take care of their needs or something here. They're too busy thinking about, like, the children, how it affects the children, how it affects their family dynamic, everything. let's see why. I feel like they're not honouring themselves. Let's see why the Chariot is here for this person. We have the eight. Sorry, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of Swords. The Sun, and we have the 9 of Wands. That is definitely the 9 of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like there's something here about, you know, I don't use this deck often, hence why I'm counting. There is a sense of defensiveness of this person, but there's still a torch there. They're really sad. They're wearing a mask saying, I'm doing okay. But really, they're like really sad on the inside. They're really sad. And I feel like they're defending themselves, trying to defend themselves of where they're going. Because it's the ones are going up the steps. But there's one that's still a light, you know. And I feel like they hold a torch for this person. Even though it makes them sad, they're still holding this torch for them, and like they want to keep, they're defending what they're building and defending what they're going towards, you know, maybe to you, maybe to others, because they ultimately do love this person. They care a lot about them, but the negative thinking's keeping them going. The negative thinking's keeping them exactly where they are. It's sucking the life out of them. Their emotions are sucking the life out of them. Being up in their head constantly. You can see like the moon's just like, the moon to me points to emotions, but look at it, sucking it out of his head, man. I feel like there's something here about like the emotions are taking over now because there's so much up in their head. It's causing them a lot of stress, a lot of like disorder. And I feel like with the Sun coming out, they do want to put this right. They're desperate to put this right, in fact, because they don't want to feel like this. So let's see why this Knight of Swords is here for the potential future of this person. What's going on with them? We have the Magician. We have the 8 of Cups. And we have the Star. And we have the Queen of Cups. I do feel like there's somebody here that like they are starting to see. It might be you. It could be somebody else. But I feel like with the Queen of Cups, this is a very loving, nurturing person. They're healing themselves at this moment in time. This could be you. I feel like they're pouring their emotions back into themselves, because you see here how she's catching the drips of water there out of her cup, and she'll probably put them back in her own cup, you know. The ship's coming in. They're getting watched here with the tower. Look, they're getting watched here. There's a search tower there. So I feel like this person is watching in the background. I feel like they might come manifest you back here, or somebody else here with the Queen of Cups coming out. I do feel like with the Knight of Swords, that's about quick, impulsive movement, you know, and I feel like they are going to emotionally walk away from this person thing in order to come towards the Star, which is wish fulfillment, emotional wish fulfillment, somebody that's going to, you know, emotionally fill them up. Now, I'm feeling like with this Star card, it's just to be careful in case you start to fill them up and forget about filling yourself up. You know, I do feel like there has to be an element of you taking care of you, because I do feel like this person might come back just because they can't get what they want out of this other person. And again, I'm feeling like they are willing to step on anyone, anything to get to what they want, you know, even to make this person jealous. I'm just going to say it as I see it. So let's get you some hidden truths from this person. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. That's the anxieties. It was my fault, but I blamed you. You were the best thing in my life, and I can't stop thinking about you. Again, I feel like with the manifestation as well, if you're thinking about them a lot, they're probably thinking about you a lot. Just saying. So let's see. What would they like to say to you? Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. I just want you all the time. Oh, obsessive. I dream about you a lot too much. So, let's see. We're going to go into the singles new love. I'm going to get you some love romance angels as well. And then we're going to leave it there. So let's see. Let's see. Singles and new love. What's coming in for singles and new love? We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. We have the Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Emperor. So I do feel like there's a sense of taking control of your life at the moment. You cutting out things, people, situations that no longer serve you, and this in turn is balancing things out here. I'm seeing you building empires here, you're taking care of yourself, maybe opening new businesses for some of you. Let's see why that Two of Pentacles is here, please. We have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Fool. So I do feel like there is somebody here that maybe you want to take a leap of faith with, or there's somebody here that is willing to be committed to you. There is somebody coming in for you when you balance out your life. I feel like there's a sense of, there's going to be a lot of responsibilities floating about when this person comes in for you with the King of Pentacles. This person's going to be very grounded as well. I feel like this person's going to be, saving, could be older than you as well. Let's see why the Six of Pentacles is here, because I do feel like they do want an equal give and take with you. Oh, you got the Three of Cups. So I do feel like that there's something about friendships as well. They maybe want to introduce you to their friends and family here as well. They do want that equal give and take. This is somebody that, is going to be happy to celebrate you and celebrate with you. This person's going to be more than happy to introduce you to their friends and family. And I feel like for you, it's because you're going to be pouring into yourself with this Three of Cups. You see her, she's pouring her emotions onto her head. She's taking care of herself, and these other people just want to party with her. They just want to have fun with her. So I feel like you're going to be in this time of you're taking care of yourself. You're working hard. You're doing what you need to in order to get by. You're going to be, good in yourself when this person's going to come in. So let's see why this Four of Wands is here in your potential future for singles and new love. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Magician. And let's get one more. We have the Queen of Swords. Right, okay. So I do feel like, this person might come across like they're too good to be true, and I feel like you're going to get some negative thinking that comes with it, and it's perfectly normal to have that. I do feel like you're going to put boundaries in, even though it could hurt them. I feel like it's going to be necessary too as well. You're not going to just go into this lightly, because this person may seem to be too good to be true when it comes to relationship. So I do feel like a sense of this person does want to commit. When this person does come in, again, you're going to be busy, you're going to be taking care of yourself, but there's going to be a sense of, there's going to be some thoughts that come in here, so be careful of that, because the saboteur might come in, the self-saboteur. And this is where, as well, it's being discerning with your energy and putting in boundaries where you need to, and not forgetting those boundaries, because this is a Queen of Swords, and she's do you know what I mean? She's fair, and she's like, she puts in her boundaries where she needs to. She looks a little worried there, this Queen of Swords. So, don't be afraid to put in boundaries where you need to here as well. You don't need to hide yourself or anything else. The right person will accept you for totally who you are. But ultimately, I feel like this person's going to be happy to work with you, and they are going to watch you, observe you as well. This is going to be like a wish fulfillment. So let's see. Let's get some romance angels. That was lovely. That was pretty straightforward, actually. We have here soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Let's get you one more. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And stay optimistic about your love life came out as well. So again, the negative thinking might come in, but it's okay. You can learn through this, regardless. As I said, dating's not a bad thing. It's just a learning experience of what you want, what you don't want, and it's okay to let people go if it's not matching you. You don't want that person. You can just say, yeah, that's fine. Like, I've tried this out. I've tried, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to accept just anybody, and that's okay. So let's get you some advice, my love. We're going to use the Halloween Oracle today because guess what? It's Halloween. So we have scrying, intuition. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It's always a pleasure to read for you. There is some there's some readings on their way for star signs, so you can check them out as well. I've got them all scheduled in, so you can check them out. They're up till Saturday, I think, so absolutely check in on them. So we have here scrying. Scrying is the divination technique of the unconscious images or images from the divine or supernatural appear upon within a surface. People scrying through a crystal ball, a black mirror, water, even the surface of ice. I'll just quickly show you my crystal ball. This is mine. This is my crystal ball. I should use it really, but I don't. Sorry. Right, got distracted. It's traditionally so. It was very ancient technique that one traditionally enacted on Samhain's Halloween. This is a sign. Maybe I should get my crystal ball out. Just saying. Right. Okay. Stop it. So let's see. If you regularly meditate, you may wish to use those. So okay, we're not going into that then. Should you pull the scrying card, I suggest you try, for starters, if you wish to develop your intuition further, not to rely solely on the logical part of your mind for all the answers. The true wisdom takes a balance of logic and imagination and intuition for true wisdom. So I feel like with this card, it's like it's trusting your intuition. It's going to lead you to the right place. Listen to yourself and your body. I said this from the very beginning of the reading. Like, your intuition's going to lead you a long way, but you have to listen to it. It's listening to the gut. It's listening to yourself, your body. What is it saying to you? Listen to it. And if it makes you feel bad, sad, anything else, it's time to look at that. Is it an unnecessary fear? Do you need your logical mind to come in, or do you listen to the body part and say, do you know what, this doesn't make me feel good, goodbye, see you later? Trust yourself and your intuition. It is such a strong, powerful tool. Like, anybody can do this sort of work, anybody, but really it does take a lot of trust. It's a lot of, training yourself to trust your body and your intuition. So why wouldn't you use that in a relationship or anything else for that matter? In all aspects of life, not just relationship, any aspect of life. If your body's screaming at you, no, don't do it. And I'm guilty of doing that plenty of time, honestly. It's always learning though. It's learning. It's fine-tuning as you go along. So, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have the best Halloween ever. I love yous all so much, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye. Love yous.